WCGF, you filthy monkeys! Lord Frieza commands it!
Hey everybody, this is WCGF with another local match. This one specifically coming out of our Otherworld tournament. This is going to be round, I want to say round 2. In fact, it is round 2. Kevin is going to be utilizing his Gotenks, which he is a very efficient pilot at. I'd put him as one of the best out there. Seth, of course, is using Super Vegeta, which is one of the most consistent decks in the format and has been for multiple years. Kevin's going to win the roll. He's going to go ahead and draw some cards. And I didn't see this happen myself, but I heard about it after the fact. That indeed, after a clean shuffle, that these cards were not next to each other in any way, shape, or form from the previous match. They were honestly shuffled together. Real life randomness can make that happen. So there's a good chance Kevin's going to go ahead and rock it off on this particular first combat. He's going to end his turn with nothing else to rejuvenate. Seth's going to go ahead and go. Take a look at Seth's custom sleeves. We have to double sleeve them bad boys.
Hilarious.
They're so awesome, but they're also so fragile. Okay, he's going to be powering up. I doubt he's going to try to force a hand without like a big, long-lasting combat kind of thing. He is going to go ahead and pass, going to drop a red style card into the discard to make sure he's got fodder for the mastery, for Ruthless for entering.
Possibly go from 1 to 2?
Well,
or 1 to 3?
That would be from Mill. Oh, wait.
Now, I understand the concerns that Seth would have. Do you lean 110% into offense and just try to suppress anger through damage, or do you try to prevent taking hits and having anger upon the hits? It's a bit of an issue, but with so many other very powerful sources of anger on the board, it would be hard to do either. Kev begins his turn, draws into his cards. He's got himself, which is actually a normal-sized hand. If I were Kev, I actually would not press this at 1. I wouldn't feel any kind of obligation to. I have too much anger on the board. And between me and the floorboards, Kev and Seth have fought each other with this particular combo often. So Kev would probably know that there's no reason to go in quickly with this much. I don't blame him, unless he's got something pretty wacky in the hand going in a 3-card hand. What do you think, RB? He's going to go and activate Ruthless on the entering. He's got the +2 stages, the hit lower, the magic, the wit, the muscle.
I have plenty.
So
This is my anger, that's the +2 buff.
I can sit there and say I will start off by hopping.
I don't blame Kev for wanting to do that, but I would just be too scared to have that anger interrupted. He has no discard pile and he's not stronger.
700k.
I believe he's being F already.
780k. So so all I get is the anger.
Yeah, he was actually strikingly close to be able to hit that. All right, and I'll take a wild guess. Kev's an experienced player. He's going to go ahead and bait an attack, pretty much anything, just to activate the level 1 Gotenks and then rocket off of that one. I'll take a guess because he's probably, I don't know. All right, he's going to do what we said. He's gonna, Kev, you know what to do.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna prevent all the
he's going to go and stop it, prevent it, make some mill happen for milling. Both players are going to mill. He's going to automatically level. That is the right strategy to be able to get the most out of it possible.
So I'm at 2
I don't know what's going on in Kev's hand, so I can't see how wise it is to be leaning into these.
Yep. So I do get a draw.
He does get the draw, and he do have a rejuve, Kev. Please do not miss the rejuve. Yeah, fantastic.
This mill gets rejuved.
Wonderful.
Your action.
Alright, these are not bad moves. I'm just always concerned about getting the anger lost on the way there. I almost feel like I'd want to use stuff in my hand, then level, using the enraged. Now, do bear in mind, Seth has not used any cards in his hand, and likely has some fodder for attacking, mastering, attacking again. Okay, a fantastic early game stat. Okay, alright, Kev's proved his point. Kev, in fact, did have the tools to be able to stay in this. Yep, I don't blame him at all. Well, I think if it were me and I knew that Seth couldn't touch me with the remainder of combat, I probably would have used my level 2 power, ditched a card, grabbed the Spooky Ghost basically set up for future combat to make sure I don't get overwhelmed. Just a small thought. He is going to remain stronger than Seth. He's going to get another draw. His hand's hanging in there. He is level 3. Now, Seth, I'm sure he's going to... I know Seth, he will rope a dope. He's going to hang out, take a beating. He's going to suppressive. He has no targets on the discard. Honestly, if I was Kev, I would have went for...
I will not do that because it will shut off my time.
Oh, what in the world? Can it pass tense? I don't think I've ever read that for the... Pulverize. Banishes discard. Fantastically. Hilarious. Well, he's quite a bit above him at this point, so it's going to be F to probably E. F to E, so 2 for 5 stages. We've been having a nasty habit of, in digital form, of forgetting to catch Pulverize's effect at the end of combat. That is so wild because in real games, we never miss it.
Because
It should be 5 stages. Yeah. Ooh, okay, stops it. And of course that's a de-leveling red physical block, which I can't think of the name. It's not evasion. Okay, looks like Kev's going to do the thing we talked about. Ah, see, I do find that frustrating. Not that Kev, you couldn't have done it, but as he was looking at his hand, like say for like, he could have dropped a card out of his hand. I don't know if he had Suppressive Strike at the time, but knowing what it was going to be a dead card, he probably didn't start the combat with it. But I would have dropped it from level 2 power to have thrown 2 Kamikazes and potentially pull out 2 Spooky Ghosts and have plenty of stages. Not that you're going to worry about this combat, but future combats will come up. And Seth is very consistent about having red claps in almost every combat. So he did stop it with red clap. He's going to go and throw a focused precision, which is a fantastic idea. It's going to be focused. It will punch through time, which is a sentence that will sound like nothing to anyone outside of DBZ. Of course, ooh, okay, he's going to go ahead and stop it with the block that is also an attack. If I was Kev, I would have just took the hit. There's nothing to lose here. Well, that's, oh, maybe I'm wrong, because depending, it should be Seth's turn. So yeah, that could stink. You might want to conserve stages. If I was Kev, I would probably keep the pain train rolling. Is Seth's hand empty? It is. Yeah, I would actually be okay to Suppressive Strike and Spooky Ghost. Yep. Takes the hit. Spooky Ghost hits up. There we go. Becomes style because of Gotenks' abilities. Blows himself up in this one in the blast. Injures Seth. Seth passed because he has indeed emptied his hand. He's got the
level 3 Gotenks. If it's stopped, they get a name card. 6 life.
He's going to hit him with 6 life, level 3 energy off of Gotenks. Fantastic hit. It is very good. Oh man, pay attention. Dig just fell out in the discard pile. Oh, okay. Well then, I'll shut my mouth. It turns out there was tools to deal with what fell out. It was not the issue I thought it was. Is that a block on top? No, I'm okay.
Just as kind of a weird insult.
Kev, there's no reason not to throw it. Yeah, like he's out of moves. He can't retaliate. So suppression. So that might be one of the best opening combats I've ever seen. I would say that had Kev on level 2 tossed a card, went for, what's it called? Kamikaze attack, and got a Spooky Ghost, he might have actually even finished higher up than what he ultimately will on his first combat.
I will, I guess, rejuvenate top card this guy. You're actually around hit level.
And no one?
It's good.
Wow. He's going to go ahead and get a hit on that, and he's going to go ahead and finish after you. Which I think you did already, Kev. Yeah. And he is now officially level 4 in the first combat, folks. I don't know if you've ever seen that happen before, where you didn't have a person just scoop. But here we are. Now remember, he's got a 2-hitter quitter on level 2. That could potentially be very effective, and he's got plenty of deck to recover any stages, so he ends the combat at full stages regardless. He's going to go ahead and activate the immediate and banish cards from the discard pile, which is, like we said, very effective. Red badly needs its discard pile for Ruthless to function. So that's going to go ahead and take the hit. It is a solid hit.
No one?
Very nice. That was only the first shot, of course, and I'm pretty sure Kev's going to go ahead and take the second shot, and then he's going to go ahead and resolve this stuff, banish the rest of the discard. Come on.
another 5, and let's see, this go around. I will add whoop right here.
I believe so. I am changing levels.
I will go restriction, final flash, and do you have any other copies of? Yeah, we'll just.
I don't blame Kev for wanting to be specific here. If anything, you just want to sabotage as many top of the discard pile cards you can. Just put as many inert cards as possible. Okay, and then that's going to hit, and then Kev should be having a mill, and then mill himself.
Just so I can max
Yep,
out.
there you go. When I had said that old Kev is going to be a very, very experienced player, he did great. Also, he did keep himself from getting...
I have to pass and combat.
Yeah, you remember Pulverize. We said in the flesh, it's a lot easier to remember. Also, when the Spooky Ghost fell out, there's almost 100% chance that Seth's going to go ahead and try to retaliate and take him right back into combat this next combat. Yeah, having that Spooky Ghost in his hand would have been great because it can't be pitched from the mastery and it can't be thrown into play. That dead card could end his life.
Yeah, because I think it tried to update the 10 and it's going to handle it. But he hasn't had a battery forever. We always have to use it plugged in, so I thought it was the battery.
No, we
But
did.
it's so old.
Now for
We are for the
Seth, he's going to be powering up. He's probably going to just... The wise thing would be... Oh, wow, heroic dashing. Oh, I just saw it. So that is very good material, and then it looks like he's got some fodder to be able to throw a double strike with the mastery, so it's not undoable that he could actually get significant ups on this next combat. Real unfortunate, too, because if Kev doesn't draw into a block, his anger's going to get locked out, and he's just going to take a beating. We shall see.
Scott is not feeling too awesome. He coached basketball all week. That's tiring for him. So he's like,
Alright, we're going to see what we have.
Hey, if I was Scott, I would.
Now, Seth has real concerns because he's going to try to catch Kev with a no-hand scenario. The Star Trek no-hand scenario. Which, that is what you should do always in these sorts of situations, especially if you know your opponent is an energy beast. You're going to want to bum rush him as much as possible. And the pressure, to me, is more than sufficient. I understand that Seth would be concerned about Kev getting in basically maybe as little as 2 actions and just winning. So I don't blame him. The catch is, Kev could draw into something like Enraged Blast. Remember that uncommon from really early sets, the one that's a 2-anger non-styled? Okay, Seth's going to go ahead and pass. It's going to go back to Kev. Kev's going to have this. And I'm going to guess, unless Kev somehow got a magic hand, he should not be trying to go in. I do believe I saw Seth hold on to heroic dashing.
Thing over with.
Kev, I think it's a fantastic idea what you're doing, but I am a little concerned that you didn't go in with enough blocks just to keep from, because remember, you only need to stop one thing. Oh, okay. This is all working. What is going on? Raise anger 1 immediate. Look at this. That is going to be...
Raise no 1.
Wow.
Your action.
Oh, you were going to mill to give your... Oh, the only card that could conceivably stop Kev's Reign of Terror. And I had said all Kev needed was 1 block so he could 2-action this and just it's over.
Oh, 6.
That is unfortunate.
3 there. And 3. If you had an attached card, it'd be Gonzos.
So he takes the hit, unfortunately, and is going to go ahead and have a skip. Anger's off. All damage is vanished. He's going to... Vegeta, level 4, or sorry, level 1 stays at the 4 stages because of the static power boost. And it'd be 4 stages. Kev can take the hit, but if I was him, I would probably throw my level 4. Yeah, and just go ahead and keep milling myself out every time I throw one of those to keep getting the stage gain back. Took the hit like a champ. Poor Kev. Kev now has to try to rope-a-dope, hold on to his anger, and stay in it. That is not a small feat. Now, Seth has a pretty thick hand, and he has a lot of cards to use.
Just to hurt you, I will pay 1.
Yep. That would be the plan. The plan is not necessarily to do damage, but you need to do it. Oh no, you don't care about restriction. Once it falls out, it's useless. He'll never get it back. You want to always go for cards that can be recorded. So you just go for like the top attacks.
He knows, man.
5 life.
To do
We
your
played way
best.
too much with each other. 5 life, okay.
5 life energy, and I would gain anger.
But you need to
if I had
mill
something
to
block
raise.
HDP.
Come on, man. Remember to mill to gain stages. You need them so you don't get murdered. Mill.
On hit, I don't gain the anger, but you do mill 1, and I will mill 1 to gain 5 stages.
Correctamundo. That's how the only reason you're going to live through this beating.
For a lot. For fun, I'll search. I think there's even
6, 7.
Dig for 7 stages. Oof, that is severe.
Good thing is
5, 6, 7, 8. It means he'll be left with 1. Yep, that is the plan. The plan would be to immediately. So, anybody who knows your Red Trunks MPPV decks were very common to carry multiple combat enders. I have been suggesting for some time to get into the habit of carrying those. But it's tough because Kev's deck is 100% utility, though it may be something to look into in the future.
What? Oh,
I would presume a mastery into a precision. Oh, okay. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and throw his level 2 to the
I
level.
can sit there and say, for me, it's one of those. I can't.
He has a when he reaches level effect, which you should be resolving now.
Your MPPV is off.
Oh, he leveled himself with dig. Heinous.
Stage.
5? You're gonna banish dig, so I'll get rid of that.
Yeah, just automatic.
That's a good choice. It's on the top. No need to have that twice.
See, dude.
I was like, you're gonna banish
Whew,
that. Might as well
that is unfortunate. Yeah, fair, but you're really only worried about attacks. Everything else in the discard is like, who cares?
Yeah, for
Because like the
another 5.
Gotenks deck isn't really about damage in any way.
2, 3, the rest. Okay. I guess I get
Okay, he took the hit, and then Kev will do the smart thing.
1 to gain 5 stages.
Yep, that is the key. You're going to want to try to keep yourself in stages. It's amazing how much damage Kev ended up doing. That red deck is actually much lower than it appears. It's the double sleeve thing that makes it look like there's a lot more cards there. I would give him a count of 21 life at most.
Vegeta power.
Okay, he's going to resolve it with his level 3 Vegeta, which is more actions. I do not have a count on Seth's hand. I think he's got 2, but he's going to go ahead and grab one of these. So he is going to try to hit level 4 kind of regardless. Oh my gosh. Now, Kev could have...
Spooky for a life.
Could have been attacking.
Okay, hit. No 3.
Now, I don't remember if Kev's, all of his attacks gain Mill 1, gain 5, which he should probably be paying attention because I believe level 4 lets him mill on any attack and do that. Unless it's just a power.
5 stages.
Maybe it's a part of his power. Maybe I'm misremembering the difference between 2 and 3.
5, 7,
or
8,
3 and
9.
4.
Sorry, forgot about Vegeta.
Gonna throw a 9 stager.
prevention.
Well, 9 total damage. No prevention.
Hit, lower your anger.
Yep.
He gets it with a hit lower, no crit. Ain't that wild? Dig was up and he could not crit him. But he is officially at 0.
1, 2, 3,
Ugh.
6.
So I'll assume that Seth might not actually use that heroic dashing punch. He might actually hold on to it. You know, I think I didn't pay attention that he had that again.
Until you throw the same turning circle.
You entered in on me on this mess.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't blame Kev for just assuming that he was actually gonna live.
5, 6, 5, 7, 9. No prevention.
Another 9. All banished.
Yep, all banished thanks to.
Oh yeah, thanks to HDP.
Oh yeah. Kev is recalling that the damage was to be banished. He took care of it. It wasn't too super game impacting, but you know it's something to note. Time fell out right on cue. He gets crit hit lower because it was a styled technique. Of course it was.
have to pass.
It'd be hard to get hit by red precision more.
For now.
So Kev's in a precarious position overall. He's taken a significant amount of damage. He's gotten evened up something fierce. He is stage locked. He's got potentially dead cards in his hand. This has been a particularly difficult combat.
Oh, and I get to banish 4 from here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Precision is going to go off. He is actually not going to level with it, so he will get to remove the 3.
That one is...
Perfect time to get a shuffle in. That was the time, right?
Okay.
Will Seth
Back to me.
utilize the mastery throw of another precision?
Pass as well.
Whoa, he's going to try to hold Kev back. The smart play. He had a... Oh, no, Kev! Oh, no! Remember that Empower Flying Kick can set anger? It wouldn't have mattered. I think he might have forgot set will get around things like Razor Lower. So he could have done it and then combat at 2 anger and then actually kneecap Seth.
Level. Resist it.
Very nice. Okay, so... The right move happened. He's going to stop it with resistance, raise his anger one. It's going to go back to Seth. Skip is still alive.
I will.
Vegeta
More
See
than...
internal conflict.
Okay, he's going to go for the... Look at that small! I would... Let's see. I would give him about 14, 15 life cards tops left, maybe less. So look at how close this was. Gotenks generally doesn't kill anybody, but he could have from sheer volume of attacks. It was not necessarily the attack potency, but it was just this. Though it's wild to think about that Kev actually could have been 3 anger right now. Remember, he could have, flying kicked, slowed down Seth, kept him out of the... Well, he couldn't have done much with the anger thing. It wouldn't have slowed him down too much. But yeah, could have put himself 2 anger, got that dig. Follow-up so big.
8. No prevention.
Whoa. Poor Kev. He got hit by a... There's no way you think in that whole thing, out of all that, 40 plus cards of damage, that he somehow didn't hit knockout one of the other heroic dashing punches, and somehow they both get used in the game. And I totally understand, because who the heck thinks about that? So now he's both digged and heroic dashing punch. You know, I would have to wonder about old Joey throwing this MP together and think, did you not think about any of these interactions? Did you not think that this would be a little much?
Your action?
I said Vegeta. Basically, Vegeta makes bad deck ideas work. He's so insulated and doesn't need to interact with the opponent that he can just basically get around almost anything.
Okay, that is funky. Yes.
He's going to throw the first shot of double strike, which you might as well just count that as 4, because remember, it's going to be 1-2 mastery, 1-2, and the endurance is off, so that means this is probably the last hit of the game, or rather, we're in the home stretch. Honestly, I'd ask my opponent, do you want to play it out or not?
Switch out decks mid-tournament, right?
You have to give everybody a hand job first.
So he's going to go and absorb the first blow. I do not know if he has anything else. I don't entirely know.
Oh, dang.
Face strike? Yep. If you stop it, I draw a card. Hit?
It can't do any damage.
For nothing. Nothing. Cool.
Yeah, it could basically get hurt. So he's going to go ahead and lower, yep. It ain't a bad strategy. At least he could have did something to him. In fact, it might have even put him ahead had he kept hitting him with like the flying kick.
How game? This will.
Oh, he counted it up. He knows.
4. That's 10. That's
11,
12. 14. No prevention.
Oh, and I can just feel it in Kev's hand. That is not enough.
Yep.
No, that is a hard hit. I've never seen anybody have more going on like in the first round and just have the hardest comeback. It was brutal.